Well, coming up, these otters are that you're about to see are the lucky ones. A lot of their relatives have died, and a lot of them are still dying off the California coast. We're going to talk with one of the experts trying to find out exactly why this is happening. Stay with us. Well, a less happy story right now. Sea otters are dying in record numbers off the California coast. Almost 100 have died, or at least 100 dead animals have washed ashore since January. Now, half of them in the past month alone. One person working to stop the decline is Steve Shimmick from the Otter Project in Monterey Bay. Steve, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
We've known, or scientists have known, that for years the otter population is declining, but it seems like all of a sudden there's this die-off in the last couple of months. Why?
Well, there's lots of reasons why, and really why is no mystery. We know that about 40% of all sea otter mortality is due to disease, and it's due to a variety of diseases. Then we also know that some of these diseases are coming from land, so it's kind of biological pollution. And then we also know that sea otters are carrying around really high levels of chemical contaminants that can make them susceptible to disease. So sea otters are swimming around in a thickening soup of disease, and they are not able to fight it off.
You know, there are a lot of people who are going to be watching this and say, look, they're really cute to look at. I love the video. I'm sorry they're dying, but really, what's the big deal?
Well, sea otters are really critical to the ocean ecosystem. In other words, especially the kelp forest ecosystem along the coast of California. California's kelp forests are one of the most diverse ecosystems on Earth, and they are one of the most productive ecosystems on Earth. So if we want to preserve biological diversity and biological productivity, we have to keep our sea otters.
You also call them an indicator species. What does that mean?
Yeah. Most important is that the sea otters are kind of a report card of how we are doing protecting the ocean. And right now we're failing. We are failing miserably.
All right, we're going to have to leave there. Steve Shimmick, appreciate you joining us. Thanks very much.
Thank you.